Williams, the league leader in wins, preparing to take the hill. Can the ace deliver another gem in this one? It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started, and towing the slab here, Sierra Williams. Singy, she's managed to rack up a lot of innings on the mound this season.
Boog, this pitcher's getting close to 200 innings on the year. You know, there's some milestones that pitchers go after. One of them, 20 wins. But another one that we don't talk about a whole lot is that 200-inning threshold. To be able to surpass that says that, hey, they prepared themselves for the season. They were able to stay healthy, and they were able to pitch effectively enough to stay in ball games long enough to reach that number. Pretty impressive on what she's done, and it's not over yet.
Ha-Sung Kim, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off. And misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Good pitch right there. I mean, she's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the players that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Here's Lane Thomas. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Thomas with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Oh, 2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
At first, the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Two down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Williams, just 19 years old, and she was the second-round pick in 2024. Now the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
2 outs, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
All she's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the catcher for the Rays, Gary Sanchez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Just missed.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Outside low, and the count is 2-0.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. She can keep her mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And that's down and away.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Tosses to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 24, Jason.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jason Dominguez.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Caught. He reaches into the dugout and makes the play.
The first baseman, Whitmore.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Charles Whitmore. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make her work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, she is just mowing them down. She's settling in. You got to make her uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2-0. Right through there for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Rays held in check here. They trail it here 2-0. So 2 down. Sierra Williams next up for the Braves.
So easy to look at the big players in this lineup, but she has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Fought off foul. Williams launched a homer in her most recent game. On the ground right side. Throws to first. And that ends the inning. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Griffin Kona.
Williams back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If she gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for her to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. He goes down looking. You think she caught him off guard with a fastball right there, Chris? He didn't look ready for it.
Yeah, no doubt. I think that's exactly what happened. You look at the sequence of pitches. He didn't see anything firm until that last fastball, so you got to think he was still sitting off speed and just couldn't react quick enough to even get a swing off. That's good pitching right there.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Yeah, the batter now, Braden Taylor. Inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Fouled off left side. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Braves 2, the Rays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Ha-Sung Kim. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive. Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, man. Not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's her 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Lane Thomas now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Thomas, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. The Rays still looking for their first hit in this one. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
She's got a great feel for her breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss, and she got it. That's her 9th strikeout so far.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side for the 4th time today. Down in order go the Rays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back at Truist Park, ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process. And if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. There's a strike.
Well, these Rays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's her 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. And stepping in for the Rays, Jason Dominguez. Flips the corner. That's strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. She's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as her stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Got him swinging.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball is often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
Whitmore in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
Whitmore was again named Rookie of the Month. Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class. Strike 2.
It's not always the case, but if you win Rookie of the Month more than once, you've got a great shot at taking home Rookie of the Year honors after the season. What a year he's had.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Braves 3, the Rays nothing. Nobody out, runner at first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Sierra.
Pepio with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Ripped to first, caught. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Williams back to work.
Ball.
And a foul ball. On the ground to third. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Randy Arozarena. Swings through that one for strike 1.
So far, she's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make her work in the zone a little more.
Just missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what she does.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Taylor stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a miss, and it's nothing at 2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if she can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough.
And she got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So she's perfect through 6. It's the Braves 3, the Rays nothing. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Ha-Sung Kim. The Rays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here. Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Curveball drops in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. She wanted that call.
Got it. What a game she's having. 16 Ks now.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Here comes Lane Thomas. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty. And they'll do it again. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Lau at the plate. His July and August splits there. A little out front there as he swings through it.
She's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the go. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 3-0. Man at first, 1 away.
Designated hitter.
Rodriguez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 29 years old, and he's a native of Mexico.
Come on, ball, get on up.
Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. She did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. She's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, she hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Just missed. Williams into her 8th inning of work, Singy. She's been good.
She's the type of pitcher that gets better as she gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to her, you get to her early. If they didn't do that today, we'll see what happens as this finishes.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems she might have a chance to finish it. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jason Dominguez. There's a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Next offering is outside.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what she comes back with next.
The Rays hitless so far in the game. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Normally, guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as she gets him 1, 2, 3. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. It's the Braves 4, the Rays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. And all eyes on the mound as she begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before. They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They are going to make the play.
Williams back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
And a strike in there. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
And that one fouled off.
When a pitcher's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into her pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what she's offering that day.
The Braves leading by 4 here at the top of the 9th. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Got him swinging. And they're down to their last out.
Now back to first baseman, Taylor.
Last chance for the Rays. Now the third baseman, Braden Taylor. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
That one fouled off. Williams is just one strike away. Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what her teammates and even she felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game. It'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.